Hello and welcome everyone to the group stage match between adb95 and Pinstripe. I'm Castor. I'm here alone today doing some solo commentary and looking forward to this game. I unfortunately can't tell you what maps they're playing or what the lineup is. I mean, we just saw it on screen. Pause and rewind if you want to. But yeah, I can tell you that those two players played four times against each other, and every of those four matchups was won by adb95. So we'll see if that streak continues or if Pinstripe can turn things around. It looks like we're starting on Daybreak, a map I know ADB likes quite a bit. I think Pinstripe enjoys it as well. It can, result in a stalemate. We'll see how they go about that. Unfortunately, we have no game audio, so I'll put some background music here. And yeah, we'll see how they are doing. So ADB is going for artillery. I guess he's turned to the right. I would say either heavy, heavy weight shell. And I guess he surely learned the shot should be an easy 100 for him. I would assume. A 99 is close enough. And Pin can retaliate. I guess he will take the other artillery, or he will destroy this one. But taking the other one and just doing the same could work. I'm not sure, I haven't tried it, but it looks like the shockwave shell might throw him out of bounds. But I'm sure Pin knows. But he's doing something else, going for the paratrooper there. And it looks like he prepared the shot as well. On 92, maybe some water damage on mines? No. But both players starting off with the heavyweight shell, not surprising to me. And we might see them taking on the pillboxes now. This is an interesting turn here by ADB, trying to hide behind the shelter. I guess trying to hide to not be hit by the pillbox. And getting an easy poison, maybe even double. That could be very lucky if... Oh my god, he got it. I wouldn't be too sure if he actually planned that, or if just was a lucky outcome, but nonetheless it was a great shot. And yeah. You gotta trust yourself that and leave the poison grenade rolling. I feel like a lot of players stop it early. While we see the first kill by Pin. Okay, so maybe ADB is going for the second pillbox, but there shouldn't be enough time, I guess, to get a hit off. So let's see if he gets just a... No flamethrower either, which is a bit surprising to me. But maybe he's going for the artillery instead, or for the scout. Nice 40, 55, not too bad, but can be better, of course. And I guess Scout will take the second artillery now. Or pillbox, I'm confused, but yeah, of course, this potential for double is also there, but unlucky. Was a tough shot regarding the elevation of the environment. So while we see ADB planting a mine here and potentially TNT on the scanner, I can tell you that my ELO score predicts a 33% win probability for Pinstripe and 67% for ADB, so but 1/3 and 2/3 respectively. While they are playing here, you may hear some clicking now. I will check if they have played on Daybreak before, one of those players. And it's the first Daybreak for ADB, but Pin played 2 times on it already. he won a single game and lost the other. And although I feel like ADB has the advantage of health so far, Pin definitely has the advantage of the vehicles, obtaining 3 of those 4. And it's surprising that they kept the artilleries, let's say alive, is maybe the wrong word, but they kept them quite, yeah, intact for so long. So I think the light rain shell is one of the hardest to use, but ADB had a perfect shot, a 60 plus some water damage, resulting in a kill of the scout. And because Pin killed the paratrooper before, he's at a disadvantage that, oh, and he's going for the mine. He's running into the mine. That's, I would say a bit unlucky, and also, you could argue that Pin should have had an advantage, because he planted the mines himself when making this map. But on the other hand, it's nice to see that that he's not. Oh, he's hiding. Oh, fair enough. I guess he can well move the pillbox then. And yeah, what a quick shotting once again by Pin. He's not taking much time here, which could be a mistake in my opinion. I guess like something, I mean, the poison shell would have been kind of pointless in this situation, but you could sometimes leave a bit more time for a shot. See, I feel like he's doing the opposite of other players sometimes, that have a long time think about the shots. Pin is really fast in executing his shots, which Leah. I was about to say better than ADB just did, who wasted too much time going for it. So, oh, I see what Pin is doing. He's trying to put a mine on the Zapper and I guess get back. Never mind. I was assuming he was going back into the pillbox, but since he's skipping, he can just obtain it with another guy. Maybe even the poison gunner. Oh no. Okay, but he can't move now, so he can obtain the other one, which is kind of a good choice in my opinion. Why is he standing up there? Yeah, that's fair because he wouldn't have a target really to attack. Only a 40 though with the airburst. It was a good initial shot, but it was a bit unlucky with the shells there. So I guess he's for the poison or the flame. A nice poison shot here. So far I would say ADB is a bit of a disadvantage health wise, but on the other hand, Pin has a lot of poison picks. It is not dropping down to 21, which is a bit surprising to me as well. Unless he's going for the pillbox, but he isn't. Is he? Oh no, he's just killing himself. Interesting as well. 17 extra damage from the exploding shelter, but unlucky that he didn't slip down to the gunner to get some extra damage on it. Meanwhile, ADB is occupying the pillbox and getting a nice clean 40 on the gunner. And still the artilleries are not touched by any of the players, so yeah, what they're doing. I'm not sure if I like this choice, to be honest. I mean, it's a nice destruction, but Flame Shell could have worked out well here too, because if you get another turn with literally, you may need the long range shells, but honestly, I don't think anyone is it's getting close enough to you to put the F-range shell into good use. So yeah. He can try to get the other guy into the minefield if he's choosing to do that, but it looks like he isn't though. This guy is loaded. And a nice shopper pin, nice quick draw again. His ADB is still an advantage, which I wouldn't have assumed, to be honest. But that is definitely the last turn of the artillery. I would assume. So let's see if ADB is going for it, and he indeed is. And yeah, that's a nice kill. Oh, nice destruction. Plus 12 again, and killing the paratrooper, which leaves Pin in not a great spot, to be honest, because he's down to 2 bigs. I think, yeah, at least the gunner is poisoned, and ADB now has both pillboxes. Lucky that he didn't get the extra 40 on the gunner. I mean, it is possible to get a Zapper, but at this point, I guess he could have also targeted the gunner, but it shouldn't really matter too much. I don't really see a way for Pin to win this, especially considering his poison pigs. It'll be hard for him to turn this around, or nearly impossible, I would assume. Giving up the pillboxes really seem to hurt him in the long run. Because he could be more easily poisoned, and AB took that advantage. CF50 here. Nice punching up. Getting a kill, actually. But it should be in his last turn, I would assume. It should be just a bazooka into the ground. Or mortar up. Doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, he's not even going for the self-kill here. Oh, but that's not enough. But realistically, what is Pin going to do? He's in 2 HP. He can only kill a gunner. And the scout in the pillbox is still alive. And I think he's close to full health, so GG to ADB to win this first map. He did go first, if I remember correctly, so yeah. Pin can try to retaliate on game 2. And welcome back everyone to the second game here. ADB is bringing a couple Zapper, a Scout, and a Gunner, so a pretty strong lineup here. And we nearly see the same for Pin, changing the order of the last 3 picks a bit, and also having something else instead of a paratrooper instead of a gunner. It's a little late when I'm commentating, and I'm commentating alone, so I hope you see by any mistakes by me. And we'll have Pin starting first, which is a pleasant surprise, if we don't need another restart. So... he hasn't found the medic yet, so he has to take a swim if he wants to get there. And he indeed is. And let's see who he's going for. You can't really tell if it's that one in the front and on the side. And no, he isn't. Oh! He will not get the body block off. Lucky for him. But he can at least trank him. And get a skip turn. And so what I'm always thinking here as a player is, are you targeting the medic with the grenadier or the other grenadier? Because in this case, targeting the medic makes sense because you're so close to him and yeah, can take an advantageous position for your own guy while preparing a good shot. Looks like 55 plus 30, so 85. He should be down to 35 now. So just one sniper shot, or maybe preparing a skip with the paratrooper because he's next and can have a shot back. We'll see how Pin will go along. Meanwhile, ADB is trying to retaliate. Also using shrapnel. Overthrown it a bit, but you can't get it back. 29, 40, 49. I would say 84, but it seems a bit low for me. Maybe I haven't counted right. Something like this. I'll see how much he is in a bit. Okay, and he can prepare the skip. I mean, he could if he would have gone for it, but a potential double is even better. Or just a single. I'm a bit surprised with that move. I would have risked double here, I guess. But yeah, I'm not the one playing, so it's always easier if you're just commentating and not having to make your choices in such fractions of seconds while you play. And he's placing the mine on the grenadier and TNT on the medic, I would assume, trying to bunch them together. But he's not having enough time for that, so he has to go for a whiskey shrapnel, which would surprise me if it's more than 30. Never mind, I think it was 110. Wow. And you know what? Just because I can do it, we'll have an instant replay here. With the shot. Can I do it in yeah. We'll have instant replay. And yeah, we'll see it in slow motion. A beautiful shot here by the Zapper. He's tossing it forward. You can see it flying in the air and getting the damage done. Oh my god, the sound effect. It's I think it's 4 520s. I think it's 420s, right? Looks at 420s to me, so should have been on 110. I just realized that it will be a pain to edit that for ADB, so you're welcome for that. You can just cut it out if you want to. But I just wanted to see the instant replay here. Never mind. We'll continue with the death of the medic. And this puts ADB in an early at advantage. So if you're pinned now, are getting the Zapper down to bunch them up, or forget, he's just getting rid of the medic with 2 quick chatbacks, which is fair enough. Body block on the Zapper, yes, and going for the Grenadier with Bazooka, and that looks good, just a bit short, 21. Still, both medics out of the way. Will be interesting to see what ADB is choosing to do now. He's also going on the other side, I was about to say, but he's changed his mind. Maybe just a singular poison gas. Yeah, looks like just poisoning the Zapper. Quick and easy. No problem for a league player. I say that as he misses! I was sure that was about to hit. I'm actually surprised it didn't. So yeah, I guess it should be just a shrapnel. Dismissed. Poison can affect the game in the long run. Only getting a 30 here, so 2 mediocre turns, I would say. Although the poison miss from ADB was quite unlucky. I'm gotta admit that. While he's storming the other side, and I don't think he will be able to. Oh, he's preparing to get the drop here, which is a good move by ADB. It will make his airburst harder, to be honest. And it looks like he's going for the scout anyways. Still not an easy shot. He's loading it up into the red bar. Slightly overshooting it, but then detonating it at the right point. And still getting a clean 60, which is quite good. You can see ADB prepared well for this game. Remembering the turn order, placing his gunner at the perfect position. And leaving the door open for Pinto to body block and making it hard for ADB to, target the Grenadier. 57, he should be down to 20, I think, so he might be in skip range. So Angelo is running to the other side. Because nearly all of his picks on the side of the dam he came from are body blocked. So he's going for the scout, who should be down to 10 HP, I think, after this grenade, if it's perfect, and of course it is. And getting the body block, how nice. Oh my god, I was about to say that. Very, very unlucky here, but the scout is next anyways. On to 10 HP. We'll be interested to see what Pin chooses to do here. I guess he can just take out the Grenadier with a sniper shot, which would be not a bad choice in my opinion. Or maybe even poison him. But he is not on 20 as I was supposing before. He's at 42. Wow. I really miscounted that. Anyways, getting a bit of damage on his own pick. Yeah. So, Angelo is going to the other side once again. Getting rid of the scout, I would suppose. Or he's just going to try to target Zap, this is quite a hard shrapnel to hit. But I said it before, he had a 110, only 30 this time. Fair enough though. Which forces Owen to run to the other side as well. So I'm calling those two guys by the real names sometimes, or when I'm talking to them most of the time, because I've had the pleasure to meet both of them in person. If you haven't seen it, I would highly recommend checking out Pinstripe's channel to see the video about the Hogs meetings, community meetings we had, and what a nice bazooka. Perfect. That's just perfection. That's why he is in the league. Gorgeous shot here. I was about to say I had the pleasure to meet both of them in person before, so yeah. And also have the pleasure to call both friends of mine. while ADB struggled to get head jumps off. And also struggling to get the poison gas. We've seen it a lot in this year's league. I wouldn't be surprised if they changed the order of the positioning. Oh, I'm missing the second poison gas of the game. And the Zapper cannot be poisoned. He looks like immune to that. But the disadvantage for Pin, he can't really put the mine anywhere unless he's killing his own pig. Or just... Okay, so I say he might be blocking the way, but he decided against it. And now he's also not going for shrapnel. Maybe doesn't feel comfortable enough. Maybe wanted to save for later. Maybe didn't have the time to adjust it properly. Anyways, we see TNT. We should be 49 to be honest in this. Getting the Zapper down to 41. So a sniper shot plus a head jump could do it. I feel like Pin is in an advantage here. He also still got the Grenadier, who should be next, who still has his high explosive grenades to throw around. And it looks like he only really has one target to target the Zapper down there anyways. And this is a hard airbrush shot for ADB. I would assume a bit... No, but perfect. 69, a nice shot by ADB, and you can really see why these players belong into the Hogs of War League. Yeah, it's just... What else can I say about... they're playing at a very high level, and barely any mistakes, good shots, perfect shots, and yeah, just performing well. Yeah, I was not surprised. I'm not surprised that Angelo is... Oh my god, he's dropping down so low. Okay. I'm not surprised Angelo is doing this now. He realized that Owen's Grenadier is only down to turn 23, and finally the scout hitting one of his poisons. Took him long enough, if I may say that. But on the other hand, he like lost 40 HP due to the swimming or so. So that really cost him a lot. And he's targeting the gunner. This looks like a fine sniper shot to me. Connecting, and he's down to 96. He'd be snagging himself the mines. Could be very valuable in the long run. And he's shooting at a paratrooper. That was a tough shot. Barely had enough time to aim for it. 11 HP is good regarding the situation. But as you can see, the health bar is heavily in Owen's favor. And he might try to get us... he's even killing the scout outright, or might try to get... Oh no, he's killing his own guy. Well, that's not a bad choice as well. And he's just going for the kill. So I'd say he might aim for the skip, but that's a very tough shot to do. And getting rid of his own Grenadier is fine as well. And now, I think that the biggest mistake you can make in this situation is looking too much at your health and not risking to hit your own pigs. While like Angelo has the advantage. He only has one peg. He can always body block. But I think you really have to look at also damaging your own pigs if necessary. Yeah, but that doesn't look like it's necessary here at all. Oof. So this Zapper still has his mine if I'm remembering it right. So I wouldn't surprise if you see a mine TNT combination or just a classic shrapnel. It could be both. Okay, it's just a TNT without the mine. That's fair enough as well. Getting him down to 46 or no, 47. Not a 49, unless it goes for some water. 41. I'm sure we see a body block now by ADB going for the Zapper. But even then, yeah, I don't really see a way how he can turn this around. Yeah, very nice idea for body block. I would go a bit further down, as he is exactly like he could hear my words. He can't though. It's just a read up, so yeah. Unfortunately, the mortar was not quite good enough. The body block worked out not as well as he would have expected as too, because of the slipping down there. But even without, or even with a good body block, I don't feel like ADB could have turned this around in a meaningful way. Let's still say the 2 missed poison shots just cost him the game. While Pin is not leaving anything up to risk, just blowing everyone up and taking game 2. So we have 1-1 here. And everything is set up for grand finale. ADB is still fighting for... I think he might get first in the group, but have continuing his impressive group stage record. And Pin is fighting for the playoffs, so it will be interesting. And we are back for game 3. ADB versus Pin 1-1. We have ADB starting with the Parachute first, which is quite interesting to see. Medic second, Gunner Scout, and another Paratrooper. So, not the best damage dealers, but he could have a bit more long livability. I don't know how to say that. You know what I mean. And Pin is going for the same. So it has to be a map where Paratrooper is important first. So whether it's a Chill Hill, Frostfight, Pitch Invasion, or something like that. Should be a map to play because everyone's being the Paratrooper first. It's Hedge Maze, which is a bit surprising to me that actually Paratrooper is going first, but I'm sure we'll see what have thought. What was in the mind on the first turn, which is actually going for ADB again. Both players have a positive record on Hedge Maze. Pinstripe played 3 games, 1-2. ADB played 4 games, 1-3 on this particular map. And yeah, I'm surprised by the Paratrooper first, to be honest. I'm sure they didn't confuse it with the other Hedge Warfare, with the other map. They surely know what they're playing. Well, maybe because it would have been hard to get to the other medic if you're in first and he's having him at second or so. so that you would have been afraid to actually get there and get the tank off. But you never know. You never know what what they had planned, what they had installed. Maybe they'll let us down. Let us know down in the comments. I'm sure Angelo and I think also Owen might rewatch this. Well, this can be a tough turn. He has to really be fast about it, and I don't think he can make it. No. Oh, unfortunate here. And this can be an easy tank here for ADB, which means that he should not body block, in my opinion, to get the full potential to hit the medic as good as possible in the next couple of turns. And he is doing exactly that. It will be uttermost important for ADB to kill Pinstripe orderly before it's going having another turn. And I'm not sure if Pin has a lot of things to do against that. One looks like this gunner is going for the health crate, so he will potentially or probably not target the medic. Would be a very tough shot. I expect a mortar on this, a mortar or an airburst. It's an airburst on the gunner we just saw standing on this hedge. Ooh, if he can get a shot off, but he should. Bit too far. Can let it detonate above his head. Getting a 52, and also getting him to drop down, which is both I would say good outcome for Owen. Oh, for ADB. So, what are you doing here? The problem is you can't really go for the poison right now because the medic is still very much alive. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see a sniper shot in the face of the medic. Or just a regular old poison, which he just got off in time. He might even get a double if he's really lucky here. But he didn't leave it to chance. So the problem for Owen is that the medic can make him heal himself, which is very powerful, but you can't prevent that unless you give the medic the healing hands. And that's the only healing item he's allowed to have. Because with all the other healing items you can at least get a heal yourself. And this should be an easy double for ADB if we can get it off in time, and he just does as the time hit 0, and no. He's so a triple would be too greedy. Yeah. The problem for Pin is now. If his medic doesn't take another turn and he isn't already 2 poison pigs, it will be very tough for him to turn things around, and if you're starting first in Hedge Maze, it gives you an advantage, to be fair. But ADB played very well so far. I was about to say slightly overshot, but still got a 40 there, and 67. Nice damage here by Pin. Maybe getting rid of the medic as well, before he can take a turn. Or at least getting him into skip range. So I'm not too sure of this medic's health right now, but I'm sure Angelo is. And will do his best to get him into body blocking. Oh, and no damage on this orderly. Okay, this is a tough shot here. And as in Owen 2025 fashion, he's not thinking for too long about it, just pulling out the weapon and shooting. Still a decent amount of damage. I think it was 50 total on both picks combined. And I wouldn't be surprised if the medic is taken care of right now. This is tough now. If you hit Owen's medic, he will definitely hit yourself as well. So yeah, he's only going for the gunner. Oh, and slightly overshot, but not enough for Pen to to miss. But this is important. I mean, it's unfortunate that Owen has to kill his own medic, but on the other hand, therefore he can prevent the medic from ADP to have a turn. And he might not even need another. Yeah, I think he's counting on the fact that the death of his own medic will take out or will get ADP's medic to skip range. And this was a very tough shot. And the 17, I think that's barely not enough. I think he should be. No, he's on 8. I was saying he's on 11, but that was a great anticipation by Pen, knowing that the death would take him down to skip range. His only problem is that he's poisoned 2 times, or he's a double poisoned, so that can be disadvantage for him in the long run. And his poison gas is neglected by the dead medic already, so it will be interesting to see how this game plays out in the long run. Getting 1 poison off is quite nice, but as you can see with the half bar as well, I think ADP is in the advantage here. There's a good 50 here by Angelo, reducing Pinstripe's health even further. And yeah, if you pin here in this station, it's tough because you don't want to play too risky. Because if you if you miss some shots, you're on the backhand pretty quickly. On the other hand, you can't play too safe because you're put on a timer with the poison gas. Quite free. Decent. And if I know anything about Angelo, we should see a poison gas here. Never mind. I don't know him as well as I would have expected. Unless this can put him into skip range, but I've honestly not kept track on how much this scout is. But it would surprise me if it's already skipping. Okay, what is Owen's gonna doing? Getting out another mortar. This looks quite fine. 50 stays at 50. Seems like it had the potential for more if it would have been slightly adjusted, but you can't of course plan for that. That's just something that happens. Okay. I guess he has. Oh, he knows exactly how much his scout is, and tries to get him down to skip range. I would assume it's something Angelo would do. I still think the scout is alive. Yeah, he's not even showing any signs of. Yeah, it's no hurtfulness. You know what I mean. And he's on 28. And he's on 19. That didn't really help him too much, to be honest. But he should try to get a shot off. Oh, he's going for the gunner there. 17. I don't particularly like this turn too well. I know it's harder to get him into skip range now, but facing a jetpack for that and then not being able to get a good shot off, I don't know. Oh, and 19 just killing him. That was a great thinking by Angelo, but unfortunately just hitting the pig with enough health. He's trying to get a body block off here to get 20 extra damage. Should be around 16, 18 even. So yeah, great turn connecting the destinies of different pigs, and yeah, profiting from the extra damage a death can deal. Okay, we have a body block here. And a nice shot. Axel grenade, which should put this guy out of his life. But the health is clearly in ADB's favor. I wouldn't take Pin into account, out of account though, so yeah. It all depends on the long range capability of those two guys. And yeah, if one of those the two can miss. The mortar shot seems a bit short. Only 48. Not too bad, of course, but not something you would have expect or not hope for when you choose the mortar. Another 41, so decent mortars, but none of them is really on Angurio's level of play. If I can be frank with you. So yeah, he's constantly looking at the scar, but I think there are only two. Yeah. What was I about to say? I don't know. There's only two. Never mind. Okay. Let's see. Do we get a body block here? No. I guess he's trying to get into the middle, I would assume. Let's see how he's doing with that. Picking up the most important grade for paratrooper on this map. Oh, wait a second. I was about to make fun of it, but it is actually important since the paratroopers bazooka is now limited, and Pin gets the segregation between these two guys, which is good. The bad thing is he put him up on the wall, and the weapon crates are more easily accessible for him now. So yeah. Meanwhile, we see a prepared shot from bazooka by ADB, getting to 47. Yeah, down to 7. He's poisoned. He should skip his turn now, and we are down to 3v2, and the health bar really says it all. Like this guy, oh, 100, this one is in 56. I really can't see, again, can't see a way for Pin to turn this around. But I don't know if he's doing the best or not. I think he was trying to aim over it so he doesn't skip. I don't know. I hope my commentary makes sense the last couple of sentences I said. I'm pretty tired right now, so okay. I think Pin was giving up on this one. I mean, there hadn't been a lot of chances to get back anyway, so nice game by ADB. I think the difference was really the poison game in all three of these games. Especially in the second, the missed poisons in the second. Castor ADB, and he executed them here pretty well, and Pin couldn't keep up with that, so yeah, those made differences for me. GG to ADB, he's continuing to be a beast in the regular season. Also good luck for Pin in the postseason. He might play against Herb, which I wouldn't like at all, since I wouldn't know how to B4. Anyways, thanks for joining me. I had a blast. I hope you as well. And see you soon.